Hello everyone, today I'm going to walk you through how to post to Craigslist using the WSS application. We'll provide you with the installation file. It's a file called WSS Poster MSI. Just go ahead and install the file and you'll have a shortcut on your desktop. Looks like a red BMW with a $sign on it. Double click on the icon. The username and password is going to be the same as your dealer network username and password, which brings up another point. Make sure you have all your information entered into dealer network ahead of time. This includes the vehicles, which comes from dealer click and automatically goes to dealer network, and the pictures. Posting to Craigslist without any photos of the car is a pretty big waste of money, so make sure you have your photos already uploaded into dealer network ahead of time. It takes 24 hours for the information of the WSS poster to get updated based on the information of dealer network, so allow 24 hours before you start posting. I'm going to log into this account here. If you do not have any ads defined to post within your queue, it'll tell you that no ads queue has been defined. If you click OK, it'll bring up this window where you can check the box next to each car and add it to your queue of the cars to be posted. Because it goes as a batch, so you want to make sure that you select only the cars that you want to post. And I can see how many pictures I have uploaded within the system here. If you see one, most likely that's just the default picture, which just says no images. The ones that are more than one, those are the ones that you want. So I can deselect, I can sort them based on picture count. I can go up here and check the ones that I want, which are the ones with picture. You have more filters here. You can filter by year, make, model, etc. Not very commonly used, but you have that feature available to you. I'm going to click on Save. Then you will notice that the queue has been defined now. These are pending, and as soon as I hit Start, they will start posting. But before you begin, there's a couple other parameters that you have to take into consideration. One is the Craigslist username and password. You're going to enter that under As Renewal. We're going to change that name pretty soon, but this is basically what that's for. You're going to put in the username of your Craigslist account and the password of your Craigslist account inside of this tab, and then click on Save. Another thing to take into consideration is the configuration of your account itself. That includes the information of your account, including the address, the email, city, state, phone number, and which style of template you want to use, and your website, obviously. Also, your credit card information is very important. These are two separate sections, by the way. They save separately from each other. So I have this section of it saved already, but this section is blank. What these credit card information is used for is only for putting it into Craigslist and submitting the ad. We don't charge you any extra than the $5 that Craigslist charges you. We do not use this credit card information for anything else, for the bill payment or etc. So you have to provide that separately to us if you want to pay for your subscription. This is strictly for paying for the ads of Craigslist, nothing else. Once you enter the information of the credit card, click on Save on the bottom of the credit card section. After that, if you want to access it, it'll ask you for a password. The password will always be the second 4 digits of the credit card. I'm going to click on Exit. Obviously, I don't have my Craigslist account here or my credit card information, so I can't really post anything yet. I'm going to log into a different account, which does have that information. I'll show you what it looks like. Again, this is the username and password off of dealer network. As you can see, this user has posted quite a few ads here. You can see the status has been posted, and the software is intelligent enough to know that it needs to start from the one that has not been posted yet and continue on. Let me show you the configuration now. Under settings, it says please input your password, and if I were to enter the wrong password, let's just enter any password and click OK, you'll notice that it doesn't show you the credit card information anymore. So that way you are ensured that nobody is going to access your credit card information unless they already know it. And here's the ad builder. You will notice there's a 5 interval. What that is 5 minutes between the posting of each vehicle. The only reason we have that is to avoid any issue with the transactions being blocked by your bank. Some banks tend to block the transactions if there's too many transactions going on within a certain amount of time. So to prevent that from happening, we put a 5-minute delay between the posting of each ad. You can definitely take that off if you are sure that the bank is okay with you putting through transactions one after the other. And I do recommend that you use the credit card information within the system and buy the ads one by one instead of buying a big block. Just because buying a big block, you might not necessarily use all of it, but this way you use only as much as you need, and buying a big block doesn't really get you any discount anyway, so you might as well just use the one by one setup. So I can click on start now, show you what happens. If you have an older computer, it does put a little bit of strain on your CPU, so if you see it kind of slowing down a little bit, that's fine, but it'll go away very quickly. As you can see, it's just replicating what a human is doing. It's just filling out the blanks for you, as you can see here. You notice the specific location, free month for this user. We can actually customize that. We can put up to 10 different location names for you. And as you can see, it is automatically putting in the photos, even though I don't have them on my computer. See, I'm not touching the software at all. At this point, what you would be doing is just minimize the software and allow it to continue on. Here I have an example of an ad that was posted using the system. They only had 4 pictures of this car when they posted this ad, but it does populate as many pictures as you have. As you can see, it puts it into a little template. That is the setting on here, templates, ad style. If you don't want to have the templates on there, you just want the picture simply put in there, just pick simple. And if you just want to put in one picture, just pick one pic. Let me show you a couple more if I can find some good examples here. This is without any pictures. That's what it would look like. As you can see, it does put in the map, the address. If the address does not show up on the corner, make sure if you put in the address exactly as how you did inside of the software, it'll bring it up on Craigslist. So all the software is doing is just copy pasting that information to Craigslist. Obviously, Google is a lot better at finding that address than Craigslist is, but so you want to make sure you have that information as polished as you can. Some of the example. This is a example of the simple ad. Just a simple description, map, VIN number, odometer, your make and model, and there's your name and your number. One last thing that I want to touch up on is the queue. If you want to modify the queue that you already have, just go up to Queue, Adds Queue Builder, and then you are able to check or uncheck whichever you want to add to the list of cars that you posted. If you have any further questions, please feel free to give us a call. Thank you.